Okay, so onto a couple of bonus reactions for this Sunday that I offered Lupe Villa a little while ago. So I'm just getting to this now. I apologize, it was delayed. Aurora full performance. This is live on KEXP, live from the 20th Unforgettable Gala. I think there's 5 or 6 songs over here. One that I'll tell you which ones they are: Churchyard, Gentle Earthquake, All Is Soft Inside, Runaway, Forgotten Love, and Queendom. Now I think 2 of them I've already done. I haven't done this version obviously, but I've already done Runaway. I think that was the original one, and then with Queendom I've done that one. That was the original one. The other ones I actually haven't heard of. I think there's 6 of them. Let's rock and roll, man. Let's get into this one. I love Aurora. Who doesn't love Aurora? And I think it's a perfect artist for a Sunday. Even though I wanted to drop it yesterday, I just couldn't. I just had family issues that I just could not. And my little one's sick and all that type of vibe. Just couldn't get it out, even though I did promise to do it on Saturday. Sometimes life happens. Well, we're doing it now. Let's rock and roll. Let's see what we got. Let's go. She's crazy and I love it.
Welcome to KEXP Hostel. Good to see you all.
KEXP.
How you doing?
Silent P, it seems.
This is the 10th anniversary of KEXP being at Iceland Airwaves. Every year something incredibly magical happens. And when we put together our list of bands and artists that we were hoping would perform this year, Aurora was at the top of the list. And I'm delighted that Aurora also wanted to play for you and for KEXP listeners. So please welcome, live from KEXP Hostel, here in Reykjavik, Iceland, Aurora.
Let's go. Okay, so this one is Churchyard, I'm assuming.
He told me I belong in a churchyard.
Yeah, I've definitely never heard this.
He told me I could walk away, but I wouldn't get far. Tell me, how do people know what is hurt, what is love? He told me I belong in a churchyard. Birds pointy like arrows, wounds no one can see. He closed all the windows as his anger broke free. I will not remember you as somebody else.
You know, when I actually hear of, whenever someone tells me like Aurora, or someone brings up her name Aurora, I always feel like Aurora's name is synonymous with Mother Nature. I kind of feel like Aurora is Mother Nature's spokesperson, right? And she feels like she is, and she even delivers that way. It's almost like she was sent to send a message by Mother Nature. It's actually so angelic and so light and so beautiful and so nurturing to a certain degree. Like literally, it sounds weird, but nurturing. Like her music is nurturing to the soul. It's beautiful.
You are somebody else. Please, will you remember me and cry?
Shame. So angelic. Very high energy song, and it even almost sounds like an electrical current to that. I don't know if you hear that melody. It almost sounds like there's an electric current over there, which kind of actually like lifts this track a little bit. It gives this track gives this track a bit of like an electric feeling. Like feels electric. It feels like there's a frequency around this track. Do you know what I mean? So like there's this orb, there's this power around it. I don't know if I'm making any sense or if I'm unpackaging that well enough, but yeah.
You told me I could walk away, but I wouldn't get far.
involuntary movements over there. I've always loved that about Aurora. I think that they're so natural. For me, I say that they're involuntary because I actually just feel like she gets this like pulse of energy that runs through her body, and she just lets it out by doing those little shakes and things like that, which is absolutely beautiful. I do have a concept on the actual lyrics over here. Obviously, we've never reacted to, so we've never broken down. I think Runaway, we've broken that down, so we can actually just listen to that normally. And Queendom, I've broken that down. You can actually go and watch those reactions. But this over here we haven't broken down before, but I do have a theory on the lyrics. Let me just sort of see if I can package that in my head, and then I'll blurt it out to you shortly. Over here with regards to the lyrics over there and the fact that she's that da-da, 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 da-da. So it almost sounds like that's like a tribal type sound, which I'm going to try and see if I can connect that with what I'm thinking. But over here where she's like, he told me, so she's referring to it as like a male force in terms of like, he told me it's either a destructive force or it's the devil himself. So it's either the devil speaking to her or it's the actual system at large, right? Which she's sort of putting in as if it's male, essentially, because the male force can be and it has been and is very destructive in terms of wars, in terms of what we do to the planet and things like that. Majority of that is male driven. Why? Because men rule the world at the end of the day. And I think that the way she sees Mother Nature as the nurturing and the mother, obviously. So then this female force, right, which is nurturing and peaceful and full of love and light and all that kind of vibe. And then she sees the destructive force in terms of the devil as this male sort of character that is destructive. I mean, male characters, not all male characters are destructive, right? But the forces of the world, which are controlled by men, can be seen as destructive, where we go into war and we destroy the planets and stuff like that. And that's undeniable because, well, men run the globe at the end of the day. So I think that's kind of how she's placing that over there. Right, and what I like about where she goes into the tribal sound is she's going from like it's a Mother Nature type thing where she's talking about like the destructive force of that, and then she's going into the peaceful sort of natural sounds, those tribal sounds that are those tribal sort of clans that are connected with Mother Nature, right? Still to this very day in Africa and other parts around the world, right? They're connected with nature, like they can tell you exactly when it's going to rain by the trees moving or by just smelling the air or things like that. They're very connected with the earth and stuff like that. And I think she's giving it that kind of vibe, that kind of sound, right? Where it's actually a lot more liberating, a lot more peaceful to not be controlled by a destructive force that essentially tells you belong in a graveyard, right? And to a certain degree, it does feel like that, specifically given all the wars that we've fighting for no reason as well. And it's almost like my life means nothing. Life is for profit, and whatever it takes to make an extra dollar, it's fine. If it takes more blood, if it takes more life, that's fine. You belong in a churchyard. You're not going to go far. You belong in a churchyard. You're only part of this chess game, all right? And she's saying that's the way the song's constructed is like, no, I'm part of Mother Nature. I'm outside of the system. I know what you tell me, all right, but I'm outside of the system. It's more liberating. That's why that tribal sound sounds very liberating, at least to me. You guys let me know if you agree with me down below and if that had made any sense at all. But anyway, that's how I thought about it, just off the top of my head.
I could walk away, but I wouldn't get far. Tell me, how do people know what is good, what is love? Put my head on. He told me I belong in a churchyard. Put my head on. Put my head on.
amazing. Amazing. I've never heard that before. I've never heard this one before, and this is absolutely incredible. And the one thing I love about Aurora, I love watching her. There's something about her body language. There's something about her energy and her whole just demeanor. It all comes from the core. You know what I mean? I feel like none of it is in terms of her body movements, none of it's like choreographed, although she does do choreography in other parts of, some of her other videos, right? But these kind of live performances, like she just lets her body do whatever her body just wants to do. She feels it and she does it. That's what I love. I love about her. That was beautiful. That was amazing. I've never heard that one before. Next. Love that. Interesting sound.
How cold a tear can feel on warm skin, so delicate, violently it begins. Within this universe I will be lost, moving from rivers to mountain tops. Can't stay here, I throw myself in the ocean. I lift myself and run. Like a gentle earthquake, it intensifies. It's like my life.
I love that. I lift myself out of the ocean, and like a gentle earthquake, it intensifies in terms of talking about the human spirit. Talking about the human soul, the actual human condition is actually a lot more powerful than you think. Right? Come on, man. It can actually make a statement. It can shake the ground beneath people. Essentially, I like that. That's beautiful.
So let's take it intensifies. It's like my lungs are breathing fire. And if the fire
I love that drumming because it almost sounds like thunder and a heartbeat connected together. So it's like Mother Nature and the human heart sort of connected together. I don't know, for some odd reason, it just gives me that feeling.
breathing fire.
And that feeling of running.
And if the fire dies, my body will be the truth, and the light will guide her. Light will guide her.
Now we're getting comfortable.
The ugly and the flawless beauty of us, the combination of purple and pink. The only traces of our love blossoming. And I'm not home in a place where love has been broken. I lift myself and run. Like a gentle earthquake, it intensifies. It's like my lungs are breathing fire. And if the fire dies, my body will be the truth, and the light will guide her.
Even if the fire dies, my body will be the truth and the light. Come on, man. Come on, man. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So basically what she's talking about over here with being a gentle earthquake is we all are gentle earthquakes. Essentially. Why? Because we're created by nature. And if we're created by nature, within us is actually that natural force, that natural power, right? To be that gentle earthquake, to be, although we can be gentle creatures, we can actually make a statement, right? We can actually shake the ground beneath us. We can be more powerful than we think we are, and we are more powerful than we think we are, right? So I kind of just feel like this over here is just one of those sort of like liberating the soul type ones, of like stop being trapped in this idea that you don't have a power within you. You do have power within you because you are of Mother Nature, and Mother Nature in itself is powerful, right? I think that's at least my interpretation. I could be wrong. You guys let me know down in the comment section.
Breathing fire. And if the fire dies, my body will be the truth, and the light will guide her. Just the body that's moving synchronized, watching lightning strike in my lover's eyes. Hold the flower.
sound over there because it gives me it's very much like an African type sound because you hear that a lot of in South Africa as well. That did a little like that kind of vibe. I can't explain it, but it just sounds very African as well. Again, tribal to an extent.
Finally, a hidden flower in the last moment. Finally open. Like a dancer, like burning inside the soul. It's not modest or breathing fire. And if the fire dies, my body will be the truth, and my life will die. Just the body thoughts, moving synchronous, watching lightning strike in my lover's eyes. All the flowers grow to a luscious view, all connecting love because of unity.
I swear this is like not even a performance anymore. I kind of feel like Aurora just does whatever she would do in like her bedroom or at home or in the shower. She just does on stage. I honestly don't believe that that any of this body movements is like sort of like constructed prior. Like she's not. It's just like, okay, I'm just gonna feel wherever the music takes me is wherever the music takes me. And I kind of feel like these kind of performances are so authentic that she is one of those artists that you can feel the authenticity. You can feel that she's not just performing on stage just to entertain. She's performing because she absolutely loves it. She loves what she's saying. She loves what she's singing. She loves what she does. And you can feel it through the energy that she exudes every single time.
Thank you so much.
Like this body was a gift, and I'm gonna move it however the hell I want to, man. I love it.
This next song is for the emotional people in the crowd. I don't know why, but I feel down. You need to know.
All is soft inside. I don't think I've never ever heard of the song All Is Soft Inside, but I like those sounds in the beginning. It almost sounds like those chimes and those things that are outside in like a farm, like, you know, in a windy day, and you hear the clunk, 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 that kind of sound. Again, very natural.
I can't go on. I was a rose. I was an animal. Don't let me change. Don't let me go. Go.
Oh my god, this song is absolutely beautiful. I think this is my favorite one. Very hard to pick favorites between all of Aurora's songs, just by the way, but this one over here is just beautiful. The one thing that she does so well is that she almost puts you inside like a scene, inside like a painting, right? It almost feels like I'm out in like a farm area, and I'm out in like the middle of the wilderness, and I'm hearing all of these natural sounds, and it's almost like you get to the point where, because the songs are so atmospheric, it actually makes me feel like I'm there, and by like sort of taking you there mentally, and all of a sudden it just starts bringing your whole sort of stress level down to a certain degree. It's like you start feeling more tranquil and more balanced just by listening to her. I don't know if that makes any sense over there, but really, really, she like transports you to the place she wants to transport you, right? And it's almost like she paints these vivid pictures in your mind, right? As if you are in the hills and there are these beautiful, like there's just wind gushing through, beautiful gentle breeze gushing through, and you're hearing those chimes, and it sounds like the voice is coming from the distance. I don't know. It's just, it makes your mind just completely go into its own sort of creative roots. Over here, then you're starting to hear that drumming over there, which kind of, for me, it sounds like she's giving power to vulnerability, in terms of like there is power in vulnerability. Even the song is called All Is Soft Inside, right? There's a very, very powerful element to being soft and kind towards people outside, towards people, towards animals, towards nature, right? People respond to that. That is how we naturally respond to vulnerability, and it's unbelievably powerful. I once gave you the analogy with the butterfly in your hand type of thing, where it's this beautiful butterfly in the hand, beautiful wings that are completely spread out, and if I had to tell you crush it, 9 times out of 10 you're going to be like, no, why would I crush it? Why would you be so cruel? Do you know what I mean? And that vulnerability, that fragility, that vulnerability speaks to the human heart. We are not meant to be beasts, right? We become beasts through systems. You know what I mean? So I think that's what she's speaking to, is that all is soft inside, and there's a great power to that, right? And that's what is what keeps the world, even though through all of this darkness, that's where you find the hope in the human kindness and the human soul. You know what I mean? Let's go. I bear a shadow that I call back to me, so they I'm actually very happy that I'm recording to this on a Sunday rather than yesterday. Yesterday was not actually a good day, all right? And I actually think that my entire demeanor would have been completely different on camera yesterday. You know what I mean? It was quite hectic. So I'm glad that I'm actually doing it on Sunday. I know it's delayed, so I apologize about that. Obviously, where I'm wrong, and I'll take it. But anyway, the fact that we're doing it on Sunday, for me, it just feels more peaceful, more tranquil. Personally, for me, I'm much more enjoying this, and I'm not in a rush to complete this, and I'm not in a bad mood at all, and it's just adding to my entire sort of like tranquil space at the moment. Loving this. So maybe a blessing in disguise. Let's go. even some of these parts of the song is just involuntary. It's like, oh, okay, I think I should just add this here because I'm feeling it. I'm not sure. Obviously, maybe it's just part of the song or whatever else. But I kind of just sometimes feel that she has these little nuances where she's like, this will work here. And she just does it off the bat. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know, but it feels like that. This whole vibe over here just speaks to the human power, the human resolve, and the human strength. The way she's doing it right now, right, is actually, it sounds powerful, sounds something great, sounds godly. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Carry on. Pause. What is going on with this keyboard? That's my favorites. That's my favorites. That's actually might be one of my most. Well, that might be one of my favorite Aurora reactions. Like I said again, it's very difficult to pick between Aurora's music and what I feel is better than another. I find it very hard to tier list her music because all her music is so beautiful. But this over here might be one of my absolute tops. I love that. That gave me a very, very sort of a powerful feeling over there. It's like an anthem yet again.
Thank you so much. I am in pain. So I need to take this off. This is the stuff you have on your most precious thing, your wine, so it won't break. And it's been hurting me all day. And I have to say, enough is enough.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna take it off. But it only hurts my left arm, because that's my weak arm. My shame. Anyway, hello people. So nice to see you here. I don't know what you say, but we are very happy to be playing
so
here
eccentric, so different.
And I'm very happy to.
She's an interesting character. I'd love to sit down and have a conversation with Aurora. I'd love to see where her mind goes on certain things. You know what I mean?
Have my band with me. We have Celia, Magnus, Vetle, and Fedi.
These kind of people are very interesting. Runaway, okay, we've done this before.
I was listening to the ocean. I saw a face in the sand, but when I picked it up, then it vanished away from my hands. I had a dream I was 7, climbing my way in a tree. I saw a piece of heaven waiting in patience for me. And I was running far away. Would I run off the world someday? Nobody knows, nobody knows. And I was dancing in the rain. I felt the love and I
forgot how beautiful this song is. Oh my god. I completely forgot how good this song is.
I was dancing the rain, I felt the love and I can't complain. Oh, take me home where I belong. I can't take it anymore.
Wow.
I was painting a picture. The picture was a painting of you, and for a moment I thought you were here, but then again it wasn't true. And all this time I have been lying, oh, lying in secret to myself. I've been putting sorrow on the forest place on my shelf. And I was falling far away.
See, for me, like that song, I'm not entirely sure if it will coincide with my views on it when I reacted to it a while ago. But this over here, in terms of like Take Me Home, is take me back to a place where I actually felt like a child. Take me back to a place where everything felt natural and things didn't seem like they were constructed for a purpose to control people. Take me back home to being free and taking a look at the world in a miraculous, wonderful way as a child would do. Do you know what I mean? As opposed to doing this adult thing where you have to conform to a system that's designed for profit, designed for production and utility, and designed for corruption and to use people, right? Take me back home to a place that was pure, right? Where I saw the world in a more beautiful way, right? Where I saw the world in the dreams. All my dreams were kind of vivid. They were lucid dreams when I was a child. And now it almost seems like those have sort of dissipated. I don't know. I don't know if that would, that's at least what I'm feeling about it right now.
And I was falling far away. Would I even love the world someday? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. I was dancing in the rain. I felt alive and I can't complain. But oh, take me home where I belong. I got no other place to go. Take me home where I belong. I got no other place to go. Take me home where I belong. I can't take it anymore.
Such a beautiful song.
But I can't run for a soft place to fall. And I can't run
And the inflections in her voice are so angelic. Those inflections in her voice are so angelic. They're so smooth. They're literally like silk. She sings like silk. Everything moves just freely and independently. Right? Come on, man.
and I can't run for a soft place to fall. And I can't run for a soft place to fall. And I can't run for a soft place to fall.
I kept running for some place to fall.
And I was running far away. Would I even love the world someday? Oh, take me home where I belong. I got no other place to go. Take me home where I belong. I got no other place to go. No, take me home where I belong.
I also feel like she's saying like I belong in the natural world. I don't belong in this concrete jungle. Take me back to sort of my homeostasis, essentially. Take me back to my natural thing. I belong. I plug into nature. I plug into the beauties of this world. Right? This concrete jungle is not my thing, essentially. So it's almost like a calling to like be like, you know, take me back. Take me back to where I belong. It's almost kind of like feels Avatar-ish to a certain degree. That Avatar movie, it sounds like that kind of thing. Like that kind of connection to the free, to real freedom and tranquility. You know what I mean? beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
I can't take it anymore.
So beautiful, man. I love these studio sessions of hers. What a performance. And she sounds so good all the time.
I need to take off my shoes. It's just better. Life is better without shoes.
That's true though. I actually agree with her on that one. I'm always walking barefoot. Drives my wife insane. She's like, why are you always barefoot? I'm like, it's just better. Like, it's better walking barefoot. Just walk barefoot. But your feet get filthy. Fine, I'll wash them. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. I love walking barefoot. So yeah, no, she's got it right.
Can you tell if I'm cold?
I haven't heard this one.
If I'm out of daydreams, if I lose what is lost, will a new love awaken me?
If I lose what is love, will a new love awake me? Or will it just be forgotten? Come on, man. It will,
Will a
though.
new love awaken me? I'm touched by your line in the dark. That you got me in daylight. Don't swim with me, darling.
Look at her movements.
Look at when you are away. Teardrops are the corpses of the sweet goodbye. If I am left with the rose in my hand, let it die. It's the beauty of forgotten love, and I don't care if you don't understand why I cry. It's the beauty of forgotten love.
I like what she's saying over there. Is like, I don't care whatever's happened. It's like it's your beauty, forgotten love, right? So it's even if you feel like you're being forgotten, it doesn't matter. It actually is your beauty. The thing about forgotten love is that love itself is that even if it feels like it's forgotten, even if it feels like it dissipates, it will come again. Even if it feels like you were in love now and that falls apart. The beauty about love is it'll come in a different form, essentially. So I don't know if that's what she's meaning over there, but that's at least what I'm taking so far.
I forget how emotions dance when they aren't inside of me. I forget how the sun feels when she isn't around me. And my dreams become
See,
sweet.
those are the kind of things where you can forget that, where you feel like if you haven't had that for a while, you do forget, like, and almost like you kind of give up on that. Right, so you'll give up on love because you haven't felt love for a while. And then actually, the way she actually used the sun as the analogy is very clever as well. Right, when the sun is not around me, I'll forget what the sun feels like on my skin. Right, so that specifically, like, let's say if you're in hospital and you are inside a ward or whatever else, and you're there for a while because you've been injured or you're very sick and stuff like that, and then you come out to the sun, and all of a sudden, like, there's that warmth on your body. Right, just feels, it's like, it almost feels forgotten, but it's unforgotten. But it feels like when you come out, it feels like a brand new experience again, right? Because it's a beautiful experience. So it's never going to go away. It's never going to go away. But sometimes it feels like it's forgotten when we too disconnected from it for too long, essentially, right? And that can sometimes happen. It does happen to people where they don't know what it feels like to be loved for a while, and when the love comes around again, it's almost like, oh shit, I completely forgot that this is how love feels like. At least that's what I'm taking from this.
And my dreams become sweeter when something is missing. I'm in love with a hundred sound. It makes me feel alive. If I'm left with the rose in my hand, let it go. It's the beauty of forgotten love.
she does it. It's like in the middle of it. I love that. It's one thing I love about Tyler Joseph as well from 21 Pilots. He's also got those things, like he's got those little sort of like erratic movements that are they just add so much to it. It's almost like there's a build-up of energy, and then you gotta just shake that energy off a little bit. You know what I mean? Love that. I love it when artists do that.
God, and thank God you let me try. Yeah, the reason I can dance within the fire of your fire. I can lie in the dark room without the feeling that I'm alright. Fire lamp with the rose in my heart at the dawn. It's the beauty of forgotten love, and I don't care if you don't understand what I'm called. It's the beauty of forgotten love.
Love the way she moves. I also love what she dresses in. I love her attire all of the time because it's all those earth colors, and they're almost like these flowy rags all of the time. You know what I mean? It's so humble. I absolutely love the way she dresses as well. Like I told you, she's Mother Nature's spokesperson, guaranteed. 100% she even dresses the part. Beautiful. It's a beautiful studio session, this.
Thank you. I was wondering if I should have my microphone stand, because my superior hand, my right hand,
It's getting tired.
is getting a bit tired. But no, I can't dance as much with this, so get it away again.
Yep.
Yes, we have, you can begin it. We have one last song.
Love
You've been
it.
so lovely, really lovely. It's very warm, I'm very sweaty. I smell, but I
Oh
feel
my
great.
god! That's like, why would you do that? But she does it because that's just who she is, and you don't like it. You don't like it. Just give a fuck. It doesn't matter. She just is who she is. Love that. It's so natural, so unfiltered. It's fantastic.
Lovely. It's very warm. I'm very sweaty. I smell, but I feel great. And we're having a show tomorrow also. That's going to be very fun. And this song is about celebration. So
Celebration. Let's go.
thank you for having us. The underdogs are my lions. The silent ones are my choir. The women will be my soldiers, with the weight of life on their shoulders. Drink until you've had enough. Drink from your hands. I will be your warrior.
Wow.
I will be your lamb.
I will be your warrior and I'll be your lamb. And over here, Queendom, she's talking about the sort of the female form. I think she's talking about woman in general, in terms of like Queendom, in terms of like instead of it being a kingdom, it's the Queendom. In terms nature birthed us, woman birthed us. Without woman, we would not be here, right? We would not be here. That's what I'm saying. So it's like Mother Nature birthed people, and woman, right? That's why she places that whole thing in terms of Queendom are the ones that not only birth, but they nurture. They add the love, they add the nurturing, and they nurture the soul, essentially, which is a lot more powerful, essentially. So it's more like a queendom as opposed to a kingdom over here. Kingdom is sort of like seen as powerful in terms of protecting and empire-ish and brute force and that kind of thing. Has its place for sure, but the nurturing of a woman is far more powerful, because not only do they birth people, then they birth men, right? They're the ones who nurture. They give all of humanity that powerful element of connection, right? We're very connected with a child is very connected to his mother, and very differently as he would be to his father, right? His father is the one who keeps him in line. It's that channel. The mother is where he goes for the emotional security. The father, he goes to for the physical sort of security, right? But the mother, it goes like when we're feeling insecure, when they're feeling sick, a child will go to the mother. A child's not going to go to the father when he's feeling sick. He feels safer and he feels more caressed and more loved in the mother's hands as opposed to the father's hands, right? But if he's having an issue where it requires a stronger hand, he'll go to the father. In terms of like if he's being bullied or if he's got something in like the physical world that he wants to create or construct and stuff like that, or if he's going through like a big problem, like a financial problem, stuff like that, he'll go to the father because he feels that the father is strong enough to deal with that. But in the aspect of sort of that inner human, that inner natural peace, he'll always take that from the mother. He'll always take that from the queendom. You know what I mean? Because that's where it comes from. That kindness, that love, that nurturing comes from the mother, right up from birth. From birth, it comes from the mother, right? The connection the baby has with the mother is very different to the connection it has with the father. Let's go. I'll give you an example of that with my son. When my son's sick, doesn't care about me. He goes straight to my wife, right? When he's sick, he wants to be in my wife's hands, and he wants to be held, and he wants to be sung to and stuff like that, right? But a different situation is that when we go out somewhere and he kind of feels like this place is a little uncomfortable for him, he wants to be with me. Right? He wants to be with me. He wants to be with the protector in that sort of environment. He feels like, okay, this environment is making me feel a bit insecure. I want to be with daddy. So he comes closer to me, essentially. Or if he has to go somewhere and my wife's like, oh, and I'm going to take you to here. He doesn't really like that place. He's like, no, is daddy coming? Like he wants to be with me. He wants to, in terms from the physical perspective, like a protection element, he feels that when he's with me, he's protected. It's almost like I'm his bodyguard. You know what I mean? But when it comes to being sick, doesn't give a fuck about me. Get away, bro. Seriously, where's mommy, man? Where's mommy? You know what I mean? That is really the difference.
So Queendom come. So Queendom come. My Queendom come. My Queendom come.
Now she's taken out of that line, thy kingdom come, but thy queendom come. So she's actually changed it. She's changed the sex over there, the roles.
My Queendom come. Lips are my evening gown, and the sun on my head is my crown. I made this queendom on my own, and all the mountains are my throne. I think until you've had enough. I'll drink from your hands. I will be your warrior, and I will be alone.
why she didn't want the microphone stand there, because she's like, I just love moving. My body's gonna just do this. It's gonna do this naturally, involuntarily. I don't need things around here to bump into it. You know what I mean? It's like literally as she sings, and the deeper she gets into the song, she feels it more deeply, and it actually shows through her movements. She feels it more deeply. You know what I mean? I love it. You see, all encompassing. You have a home. It doesn't matter who it is. You have a home in my kingdom. Why? Because the Queendom is the natural order. The Queendom accepts all because it births all. I love that. I actually forgot how beautiful that song is. I forgot how beautiful that song is, man. Unbelievable. Must be cooking in there. Well, they certainly enjoyed that, as did I. Yeah, that is absolutely incredible, man. Beautiful, beautiful. I could listen to that all day. Really, I can listen to Aurora all day. I've always loved all of her music, and I love, more than anything, I love watching her perform. I absolutely love it, because she's got such a uniqueness about her that no other artist, I'm not even being hyperbolic here, no other artist has. She's different. She's different. She's very, very, very unique. Because I think she's just her authentic self, like completely her authentic self. Nothing is put on, everything is felt, and that's why I think it's absolutely awesome. So thank you very much for that. I hope you enjoyed that. And yeah, again, apologies for the delay on that. And I hope you enjoyed that, man. That was absolutely beautiful. Great way to start your Sunday. And you guys let me know what you think down below. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace!